Wanted to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Mobalytics. They've put my build on their website, posts all my abilities, fragments, aspects, mods, how to use the loop, and breaks it down pretty clean on this interface. Also, they have weapons broken down, tier lists of exotics, and everything if you wanted to look up any weapons and see what's on a good roll. If you would like to see my full build broken down, click on the link down in the description to take you to Mobalytics and read how it works and how I use this build in my everyday gameplay. What's going on, gamers? Thanks for tuning in to today's video. And are you ready to take off Starfire Protocol and throw on another exotic for the Warlock and spam more nades? Well, guess what? Sunbracers is generating so many orbs. As you see here in the screenshot, I generated almost 200 orbs. I know I'm rounding up, but hey, you know, gotta juice the numbers, right? Speaking of those numbers, go ahead and click that sub button right now. We're trying to hit 100K on YouTube, and I would appreciate it. Also, if there's any builds you'd like me to go over or any YouTube content ideas, please put that down in the comment section below and I will read them and try and reply as I see them. Anyways, getting into the video. So with the Sunbracers build, you're going to be putting on some mods on your armor and you're going to be using some subclass fragments to really diversify your build. And there is some options, so I'm going to go over them quickly. This build does require you to run heat rises, so when you're jumping in the air, final blows while airborne increase the duration of heat rises and grants melee energy. We're not using it mainly to increase heat rises, but we're using it for granting melee energy. I did find a way to make this work with Icarus Dash, but you will need to take off Surge off your boots and put on Invigoration. Reduces melee cooldown every time you pick up orbs of power, and as you know, this build you're going to be making tons of orbs. So let me just go over the subclass really quick. So I chose to use Healing Rift, but you can also use Empowering Rift if you really want to. But since you're getting your well in under 30 seconds, it's about 30 seconds you can get your well. But again, if there's big crowds of enemies and you're able to take advantage of your nade kills, you can get it back quicker. I ran the snap because the Celestial Fire just wasn't getting the kill, and I wanted to spark the explosions of the scorched targets with the snap. So you're going to be running the snap melee solar grenades because of Sunbracers, and you're going to be running heat rises and touch of flame. So with touch of flame, solar grenades increases the linger duration and it periodically puts blobs of lava around its perimeter. The fragment you're going to be running is all about orb generation and melee cooldowns. Ember of Wonder will rapidly defeat multiple targets with solar ignitions, generates orbs. Huge. Resolve, solar grenades are going to heal you. So if you get multiple kills with one nade, it will keep healing you. Searing, when you defeat scorched targets, you're granting melee energy, and it also creates a fire sprite for your armor charges. And Ashes, you apply more scorch stacks to targets. Just wanted to point out a few good artifact mods to put on so you can make 200 million orbs in every activity you actually play in this game. So we're going to be using Bricks from Beyond if you want to avoid weapon, Shatter Orbs when you throw your nades, it makes orbs when you break the Command Shield. I'm taking advantage of the grenade mod to make Ashes cheaper because we love stacking all three of those. And Solar Surge, every time I pick up a fire sprite, I collect it and I get an armor charge. If you want to mix in Volatile Flow, you can do that as well, but it's kind of up to you. As you see, I don't even have my last artifact unlock selected, which gives me more variety. I chose to run Incandescent on both my weapons just simply because I want to cause more explosions and spread more scorch, but again, you don't have to. I just wanted to switch it up and run something different. The main reason of running Wither Hordes is because I would jump in the air. Again, this build is all about jumping in the air and getting airborne kills, so if you're not a fan of it, you can always put on Icarus Dash like I stated before. But when I shot a Wither Horde on the ground and I would jump in the air, I would simply get my melee back instantly so I could snap and spam nades. Going over to the helmet mods, I did run triple Ashes. Some people don't want to run triple because they think the third is the diminishing return, so if you want, throw on Heavy Ammo Finder or throw on like a Solar Siphon so you can make more orbs with this build. On your gauntlets, it's all about orb generation and cooldowns. So firepower, you're going to create orbs of power with your grenades, and then when you cause damage with your grenades, since you're spamming so much with momentum transfer, you're going to get that snapback, and you want to use the snap to spam more nades. Heavy-handed, your powered melee final blows create more orbs, so there's more orb generation. On your chest, it's all about using resist mods, but if you want more armor charges, I would suggest using Charged Up. Since I'm running two solar weapons, I am running triple Solar Surge, but again, if you wanted to run Invigoration to get your melee cooldowns even faster, go ahead and try it out and throw it in the build and see if you like it. On the class item, we're going to run double Outreach because every time I use my Rift, I get my melee back. Again, every time I get my melee back, I'm able to spawn more orbs. It's all about the orb generation with this build and time dilation to keep my surges even longer. So again, when you're using this build, I want you guys to just remember that it's all about jumping in the air, getting kills. I know it's another Warlock spammy nade build, but this Sunbracers is like, I actually had a lot of fun with it. I was running through lost sectors with it, spamming nades, getting my wells back in about 30 seconds. And believe it or not, these solar nades with the Sunbracer build actually one-phased Riven. I seen the clip that Hugo posted, and it was kind of insane that he could throw his nades on the top, and while the blobs were raining down on Riven, they did crazy damage. Did see a few explosions with my solar grenades when I was running this build, doing some decent damage. But again, this is just more of a fun ad clearing build. Mix it up. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to sub again. Huge giveaway announcement coming, by the way. I want to let you guys know I will post a video next week, and I will be talking about a huge opportunity for anyone viewing this video or viewing any of my YouTube videos. There's going to be a huge giveaway incoming, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.